What's up guys, it's that Panda Guy. I'm here again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Super Rescue event, and I wanted to one, talk about it just to inform people how it works, and two, because I feel like what the developers did here was extremely shady, and I feel like this was intentional to make people kill more of their troops and then be like, well, we never said that it's 100% returns, we said this and this and this, right? So I did want to actually cover that, but I will cover the hospital before I get into the shadiness of the aid station, alright? So the hospital, how this works is, it will say that both of them do not count on the first day. What first day means is when you actually enter into the event, right? So you can't have troops that are already dead and you're entering into the event and getting returns on those right as you join in. Like, that's on you. If your hospital is full when the event just starts, it's not going to free heal your hospital, right? But at the end of that first day, you will end up getting the returns, which is at reset, not when you leave the actual island, which is 2 hours before reset. That being said, this does heal 40% of your troops after the first day, 40%, 40%, and then it heals 65% going into the last event, and the last 65% is actually on the day that the event ends, so you won't use this in an actual combat situation, you know what I mean? The next one, I will be talking about aid station. The reason I considered this very sketchy, and I was definitely not the only person who thought it was 100% returns by how they worded it, and I feel like a lot of people thought that, and I actually have to thank, I forget their name, but if you're watching this, drop a comment or something. They actually told me in English chat how they thought it was, and it made me question how it worked, and this actually saved me, because the next day I probably wouldn't have been looking here to actually see that it's still 85% returns, which it's 80% generally, but if you have the $5 subscription, it goes up to 85%, which is the cap. But either way, basically how it words it is, during this event, aid station will return a percentage of your lost troops at reset, basically daily. The return percent is 80%, 80%, 80%, 100%, 100%. How this works is they return you 80% of your troops, but that is what goes into the aid station. So if I have, let's say, 1 million troops die, right? I will have 800,000 of those troops go into the aid station, and those 800,000 troops, I will get 20% of those, and the rest of those staying in the aid station until the next day, where I will also get 80% of already in the aid station troops, which it words it in a way that you think, okay, on the last 2 days I get 100% returns, but that is not the case, and I want you guys to understand that that is not how this works. It will give you 100% of your 85 or 80 to 85% troops that actually went to your aid station, so it will clear it down to 0. But I did notice this when I actually went to one of my events, right? I had already had, let's say, 1,000 dead, and I was like, how the heck do I have 1,000 dead? I didn't even start fighting yet, right? And I got my my troops returned at reset, right? How does that work? That's because they're not giving you all the troops in your aid station back until like these last 2 days, right? They give you 80% of your 85 or 80% that already went to the aid station. I just wanted to explain that so you guys understood that. The return rate is actually still pretty good relative to this event. That's 80 to 85% returns, which you do not see in other events. This is definitely more generous. But in general, I feel like it's very deceptive. I would have probably went crazy on the last 2 days thinking that I had 100% returns. I probably would have been swarming towers. I would have been swarming, science hubs, whatever the case, and I would have been going crazy. But they tricked me, okay? They tricked us all, I feel like. I mean, maybe someone will argue, oh, you just didn't look into it enough. You know what? Don't say it like this, right? Especially this 80%. I feel like they intentionally did it along with the death rescue rate to trick people or confuse people. And maybe I'm wrong, but I just find this to be very deceptive. I think they suck at explaining stuff as well. This isn't the first time they've done something like this where you think, oh, it's something like this, and then it's not the case, and it's not the exact same as this, but it's just like situationally they've kind of screwed people over in the past with like very tricky wording and stuff. Either way, I'm going to end the video there. I just wanted to inform the people. I want you guys to understand what is actually going on. I will have an event video probably talking about the Midsummer Night. No big deal, honestly. It's really just the normal where I talk about if I think the skin is worth it or not. You guys have a great day or night though. I will see you guys in the next video, and you guys let me know in the comment section if you guys think that this was a scummy move by the developers, if you think that this was actually really sketchy how they worded it, or if I'm just looking into it too much and maybe I'm just a dumbo who wasn't able to understand their non-complex wording, right? Either way, I do appreciate you guys for watching as always. I hope you guys did have a good day, or night, and I will see you guys in the next video. That is about it. Peace out.